The Yak-141 is Russia's newest fighter jet of the new patch Sky Guardians. At 12.0, it's equipped with an incredibly potent radar and the ability to equip 4 R-27ERs. Those two factors alone are going to make sure that this plane does not fall behind its competition in ARB. But what happens when the Yak-141 is forced to dogfight? In this video, I took two of America's best fighters to go up against the game's first supersonic VTOL. Two things the Yak is very good at. One of its greatest strengths is that it's very good at vertical fighting, since obviously being a VTOL aircraft would give it quite an advantage in thrust-to-weight ratio. Secondly, it can pull an absurd amount of AOA. You have to constantly watch its nose because at any given moment, it might just be pointed at you when you least expect it. One thing the Yak is not very good at is energy retention. As a consequence of its AOA capability, the speed bleed when performing turns is very prominent. It's comparable to Delta aircraft like the MiG-21. What this all means is that the Yak-141 is an absolute monster at one-circle engagements. If you do get into a dogfight with one, try to avoid nose-to-nose fights at all times. What I found through my trials against the 141 is that in order to effectively beat it, you have to keep the fight at a high speed. In a two-circle, the Yak-141 is not nearly as dominant. It can't sustain the speeds needed to keep a good rate of turn, and will in turn lose against any decent rate fighter. The problem though is trying to stay two-circle against it. A good pilot in the Yak-141 can absolutely use all of their tools in order to reverse turns at almost any point, especially at low speeds when the VTOL nozzle is available. To summarize, I think the Yak-141 is not only going to be an excellent fighter for the environment of ARB, but it will make for a fantastic dogfighter as well. It's got a ridiculous thrust-to-weight ratio, great nose authority, and all-around very good maneuverability. So yes, the Yak-141 is indeed going to be a very good dogfighter.